Hello, hello, hello. We're back in the room. Just gonna sit here for a minute, see if anybody turns up, seeing as I don't think people getting the notifications. Anyway, I don't know how long I'll be here. I'm feeling a bit weird, so who knows? Who knows how long? It might not be long. This could be a short one. Let's hopefully no one turns up, and then I can just get back to life rather than this nonsense, eh? Oh boy. Well, whilst everybody's turning up, we'll talk. Today, was it? The music, yeah, music thing. Marillion have got their pre-order of their next album out. If anyone's interested, though, it's quite interesting. Well, it's not interesting. Is it interesting? I've read this elsewhere. The lead times on record and CD production have spiraling out. In some instances, the lead time can be a year, especially like vinyl production, and this was reflected in the in the Marillion pre-order that dropped today. Even though you can sign up and get your name in the product, whatnot, the actual album isn't coming out till next year, though they're not sure exactly when. So that's quite interesting. I think you're going to see a lot more of that now, and it's because there's a shortage of raw materials, and there's a backlog. I think again because they're obsessed with producing limited edition vinyl reissues of this, that, and the other. I think there's been a bit of a backlog, so it'll be interesting to see how that affects other productions. In associated news, there was a curious newsletter from Gonzo Multimedia, the people that are currently behind the Yes Union box set. Well, they had a. I think I've still got the. Let's just search for us. I think I've still got the email in my inbox. Let me just have a look. For they sent out a message the other day. I don't know if it was Friday. Yeah, it was Friday. And it says, "What's coming?" Yes, live at QPR. Yeah, live at QPR, and they're reissuing that, but hold your horses. Includes a DVD of the full QPR concert. There's also a DVD audio with a quad up mix of the concert, double live CDs of this, that, and the other. And there's also tickets and ephemera and programs and press. What's it? Let me just pull the. I'll just pull it into the thing. You can see this is what it was supposed to look like. Look, this is it here. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, look on it. Look on it. They didn't say how much it was going to cost. But anyway, Rick Wakeman found out about it and goes, "Wait a minute, I'm not on that." So it was pulled. It is not coming. It was, it is, and now it isn't. So someone made a foobar. Because obviously, I think old Rick Wakeman's must have some sort of exclusivity deal with Gonzo, and they went and pissed on his cornflakes. So that was interesting. I don't think everyone necessarily would have picked that up because, again, if you're on the Gonzo Multimedia mailing list, would you have seen it? And I saw it, and then I saw Rick Wakeman go, "I'm not on that," and then no more. So unless they're going to reissue it under another imprint or whatnot, that will be interesting. But talk about flogging a dead horse. I mean, Gonzo Multimedia just seem intent on just reissuing everything again and again and again. That seems to be the plan, and that's probably why there is a backlog in the industry. People can't get their albums released. But don't worry, folks. My next album will not be delayed. I'll bring it out tomorrow if you wanted me to, but nobody wants me to, so it doesn't matter, does it? So that's a thing, isn't it? That's a thing. Yeah. So all these people here. Simon's in, Shane's in, Walsh, Pegasus wants to know how McGrew's been. Shivery. Martin says hi. For Simon says, how's it going? Not felt right today. This evening. I've just felt a little bit off colour. I had to lie down. I felt really cold, so I pulled the duvet over me, and and I'm worried because I had a bit of haddock for dinner, and I don't think it's food poisoning, but it's that thing when you get the shivers and shakes. And the missus reckons it's warm, and I'm just feeling cold, so I don't know what that's all about. So I'm just a little bit off my game. But I'm here now, and that's the important thing for the moment. Walsh's picked up a copy of Harvest by Neil Young. Fan of his music? Nah, not particularly. Martin says, I guess I realised nobody was going to buy it. No, it was because Rick Wakeman said, "Oi, I'm not involved in that. Why are you selling it?" So he must have some sort of deal. Maybe he owns Gonzo Multimedia. It certainly would explain the Yes Union box set with its expensive price tag. Was this in? He wants to know, how's it going? It's still going. Warner's in. Someone says, are you subject to the YouTube tax, or is that just people in the US? I don't know what that is. What is the YouTube tax? Do I need to look it up? Look, YouTube send me emails. YouTube send me regular emails telling me that their terms and services are changing. And you know what? I pay no attention to them because they're never any good. They never do me any good. So I ignore them. I ignore everything that comes from YouTube, and I exist in my little bubble. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, Doomsday, the 24% tax on YouTube creators has begun. Yeah, it's just from US, I'm afraid. US taxes. Yeah, it's not me. Just in the US. I mean, again, you can get funny things like this where they withhold stuff. There's a tax deal between the UK and the US, and you have to fill in your tax form. I'm not talking about YouTube. I'm talking about other places like CD Baby and what's the other one called? I'm really not with it tonight. I shouldn't be doing this. DistroKid. You have to fill in your tax form, and but once it's done, you can tend to forget about it. But it just says that I'm from the UK, and the rules don't apply to me. That's it. And I guess with this, because I'm in the UK, the rules don't apply. And you should pay your bloody taxes, especially all those rich YouTubers. Not that I make enough money to tax. Ha 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 ha. Munton says, "Thank you, Rick." Who's Rick? Oh, Rick Wakeman. Sorry, I ain't with it. But yeah, I thought it was a bit of a peculiar one. I don't think Rick Wakeman was too happy about it. Wodsley wants to know, have I been listening to anything you would recommend? No. Just been listening to old stuff mainly. Old stuff with Verity in the mornings. So no, I couldn't recommend any of the things we listen to. I've not been listening to anything new. Music. What's the point? What's the point of any of it, eh? Look, even if I did find an amazing album and reviewed it on here, no one's gonna watch it. Oh, you should review Aphex Twin, somebody suggested yesterday, and I went, yeah, that'll get the views, won't it? No, there's no bloody point, really. There's no bloody point in any of it, because that's the way YouTube works. More of the same for everyone. More of the same. Woohoo! More of the same. Did I check out the last AC/DC album? Why? It's going to sound like the last AC/DC and the one before that and the one before that and the one before that. Because AC/DC makes music for 15-year-olds. And that's about it. And that's fine if you enjoy it. But no. It's like buying an Iron Maiden album. There's very little point to it. Unless you're a diehard Iron Maiden fan. Or any of that heavy metal or hard rock music. Because they've been doing the same thing for the last 30, 40 years, you know. And that's fine. That's fine. But I mean, for me, the pinnacle of that kind of music was Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter, because they were having fun with it all, you know. But no interest, I'm afraid. Munton says, whenever I get notification of YouTube making updates or whatever, they're so tiny and forgettable that it's like they don't need to even notify you. Well, yeah, that's it. I get. I mean, we get them every month. There's like this is the click on this link to look at the changes. It's like, nah, I'm not looking at the changes. I don't care. Again, you're at the behest of somebody else. They could suddenly say, "Oh, all music reviews are banned," and they could do that tomorrow, and I'd have no say in the matter. So that's it. I'm prepared to lose it all because that's the nature of the beast. You know, that's why we deleted it last time, because just to show you that it's like that. It can go. You know, it can go. Someone can hijack your channel. You could delete it. It can be deleted for you. You know, there's many ways of being kicked off of YouTube, and you're only one click away from that happening. So it's very, you know, it's very fragile. It's a very fragile relationship. It's not. Don't ever think that this is permanent, because it ain't. Like life itself, it ain't permanent. Ajax says, favourite Rick Wakeman album. I don't have a favourite Rick Wakeman album. I guess the first one, because it's the first one. Does Munton wants to know if he has any favourite records or artists? No. Screen says, your recent t-shirt made me wonder, is your Herbie named after the love bug? I have no idea. It's just because he looked like a right little Herbert, which was the nickname of Alex the Wonder Dog. So it's just a continuation of that, really. Munton says, to me, AC/DC are the McDonald's of music. Possibly. Crazy says, I suspect you'll be buying the Genesis Last Domino Greatest Hits Final. Oh, I'll be buying both versions. Because hold the front page, everyone. Hold the front page. Darren Locke has a Genesis exclusive for you, which I don't think many people have picked up on. How so, Darren? How so? What can you be prattling on about now, you bald-headed wanker? What are you saying? There's an exclusive. Well, get this. I won't say the EU, but the UK version. I don't talk about the EU. The UK version of the album is different to the US. There are two different track listings. Oh my God. So I'll be buying both versions, probably on vinyl, because I'm an idiot and I don't know any better. And I've been saving that voucher on Amazon US to waste it on something stupid. And this seems to be the most stupid thing I could waste it on. So, yeah, there are different track listing. Also, on the American one, it actually says that on some of the tracks, new stereo mix. And you go, excuse me, new stereo mix? How can that be? Because it has 2007 remaster and a lot of the other tracks. But some of the tracks is new stereo mix. But what does that mean exactly? Does that mean it's a new stereo mix, or have they made a mistake? I guess we'll never know until we actually hear the thing, or by some weird fucking act of professionalism, they actually detail what is on the album in a press release. But I don't think that's going to happen, because, hey, that would involve somebody sitting down and actually knowing what's going on. And I don't think they do. Garrett says, do you see yourself still doing YouTube in the next year or two? I don't know. I'd probably just do what we do. I don't know. It depends. Depends how ill I feel. I don't know. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. I do the coffee time because I find it fun and it makes me laugh. I do this, though I really shouldn't be doing this tonight because I don't feel well. This is the problem with this current phase that I'm going through. Some days I feel fine and some days I feel really tired and drained and I just lay around. And that's without the neuropathy in my feet. And I could have literally smashed them with a hammer yesterday morning. I could barely walk, but, you know, I did it. And you read up on it, it says, oh, there's no cure. And it goes, what's the cure for it? Well, walking and exercise. And it's like, oh, fuck, I'm just going to be walking. I might as well buy a fucking treadmill and just stand on a fucking treadmill 24/7 and walk. So I don't know. I mean, you know, I'll do coffee time. Again, who knows? If by some weird fucking quirk of fate I get a job, no, it all stops. But I can't see that happening because all I get is rejection letters. Because who's going to want to hire a 50-year-old man who hasn't worked in proper employment for 20 years? And 10 years was the last time I was self-employed. Because I've taken 10 years out to be here for the kids, and now in September I'm not needed because Herb can walk himself to school with his sister. So I am no longer needed. I might as well just get the fucking bolt gun out and shoot me in the head and be done with it. But hey, the insurance probably won't pay it now because I haven't notified them that I've got diabetes. So there you go. I must remember to tell the insurers I have diabetes. But the good news is my blood sugar levels are very manageable. I've managed them, They are in the safe zone every day. So that is that. Even without medication, I am fucking caning it. So that's that. Where are we? Well, it says One Click Away. Good name for a song. Yeah, it could be. Munton says, I was listening to Eric Volo. I highly recommended electronic music with guitar on top. Crazy says, 60 quid for the collection of vinyl seems excessive. Vinyl's expensive. But you're buying it for the big booklet that supposedly have pictures in it we've never seen before. And I hazard a guess that they're pictures of Phil Collins sitting down in his wheelchair with his tartan blanket over his legs. I'm just putting it out there. I'm just saying. I'm saying that. That's what you're paying for. But, it's all very expensive. All of it is. But like I said, I've got a voucher for Amazon US, so that should only cost me maybe about a tenner because I'll probably have to pay the import duty and whatnot. And I'm hoping I should have a voucher coming for the UK one, so that might halve the price. So, Lennon says, he's talking to Garrett. Munton says, I enjoyed your Francis Moan review. Did you get some good views yet? No. There's no point. There's no point in doing the views. No one's interested. Nobody cares. I should have had that banana before I came on. Oh, now I'm feeling bilious. I thought it might ease my tummy having a banana. But now I'm feeling a little bit sick. Where are we? Let's see. Let's have a rundown of the hit parade. 336 views. Oh, well done. That was worth spending the money on that record, wasn't it? Oh yeah, that was well worth it. I mean, crikey, the Icebridge video where I go, oh yeah, he stole it, and everyone got lost their fucking bananas, got nearly 3,500 views. And it's really not worth watching. But hey, the arseholes come for that shit. They eat that shit up just to get annoyed and angry. Oh, you can't say he stole it. Even though he stole it. Oh, you can't. You don't know what he did. He stole it. You even have to go, oh, you were wrong to say he stole it. It was an accident. He still stole it. Bloody hell. And this is why I'm doing coffee time. Get a better quality of commenter. You only get the racist idiots on there. You don't get the deluded fools who are so up the arses of their rock god idols that they can't see the light from the anus, and it just gets a little bit wearing. It gets a bit tiring of all this stuff. Yeah, you can't say that. Ah, boy. But no, I mean, this is not a channel for views. This is not a channel for discovery. This is just a place for me to kind of just fade away gradually, because that is how, unless it's Pink Floyd or some controversial hot take, nobody cares. Look at that. Honey Trap review from Leo Abrams, an album I really like. 166 views. Not worth doing. Hidden Drives by Lanterna, 193 views. Sparks Brothers movie review, 352 views. The lyrical analysis of the Lord's song, 398 views. That one was my clickbait one. I did that to see if anyone would buy it. If anyone could find it, if anyone would be interested, if the kids would be interested, can't find it. Then you have to ask, what does YouTube do? What makes certain channels easily discoverable and others in this wasteland, the digital wasteland? Here come the coffee, here come the coffee, here come the coffee, now, now, now. Thank you. So yeah. So who knows? Again, you look at it and you just go, oh, is it worth it? I could just lay on the sofa and play Microsoft Flight Simulator instead, which is a lot more calming. Whereas what I can do instead of trying to do interesting things, I can do coffee time, and I can get, well, the one today's had nearly 300 views. If I do that every day, that bounces up. That gives me a little bit of a YouTube bounce, doesn't it? And I can do that just by looking at the Daily Mail website or whatever news site I found the story on, and it takes me no effort at all, because I like making no effort, because that's what YouTube should be. You know, I do not want to make pseudo documentaries, because that is what gets the views for some reason, and they're all fucking shit, and all these people haven't got any fucking talent. They've got no fucking personality, and they're all fucking shit. I start watching them, and my brain, I feel my brain start to fucking shrink, right? Because it's all the same stuff, and my brain is fucking shrinking, and yeah. And yeah, let's all cheer YouTube fucking documentaries, eh? And if you make YouTube documentaries, you're a fucking talentless hack cunt. There you go. Mrs. says I swear too much. She says I swear too much on these live streams. I think that's my first cunt of the night. That's my second cunt. That's my third, sorry. Nearly got carried away then. I nearly got carried away. Think of your blood pressure, Darren. Think of your blood pressure. But this is it. But I've lost more weight. I've nearly lost another pound this week. Heading in the right direction. It's really good. Thinspiration, folks. Thinspiration. So I'm going to try and just lose all the weight until there's nothing left. Until I'm just a skull on a stick. It's going to be great. You're going to love it. Bullshit's favourite Pink Floyd album. I prefer the more ambient work. I don't. Who cares? I don't even know if I like Pink Floyd, to be honest. Lenin says they're overrated. Absolutely. And hi Lenin. I hope you're having a good time. Screen said, did I apply to the real world studio job? Unfortunately, they wanted somebody with a valid driving licence. So that's discrimination, because I haven't got a valid driver. I've got a provisional licence, and I can start a car and make it go forward, and I can make it stop. That's all I've learned, I'm afraid. I could probably make it go backwards. Probably could. But the missus didn't teach me that bit. She lost her bottle. She didn't want to teach me anymore, because she said I was going too fast or something like that. Oh, you're going too fast. And I said, but it's supposed to go fast. It's a car. If we're not supposed to go faster than walking distance, why don't I just get out and fucking walk? And that was the end of my last driving lesson about 20 years ago. So no, I didn't apply for it. What's the point? They won't have me anyway. They want somebody with a degree in studio production, innit? Oh, look at him. Oh, his daddy's rich and he's got a trust fund and he's got a degree in studio production. Oh, but he can't make a cup of tea like I can. I can make a really nice cup of tea and I can sweep the floor really well. Where am I? Oh God, this questions spin up. Why does it do that every week? Rob says, do you know the double 77 live album by Status Quo? And if you do, what are your thoughts on it? No and no. Just no. Only 15-year-olds are allowed to listen to Status Quo and AC/DC. And once you start growing pubes and you've touched a female human's breast, that stuff gets put away. It gets put away with your Lego and your Action Man. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a real man then, or a cock and balls if you play for the other team. Again, I'm all for equality. You know, I'm all for equality. I want you to think I'm just going one way. Yeah, I say anyone who becomes sexually mature, You throw that shit in the bin. You bin that shit. Munton says, would I be happy if Peter Gabriel got his own statue or put out his own autobiography? Own statue? What, like on a plinth in Trafalgar Square? What they should do is by some weird quirk of fate in an alternate variant universe. We all watch Loki. We've been watching Loki. Yeah, you watch Loki? Yeah. There's a Darren Lock variant that is a sculptor, and he's been commissioned to do the plinth. Do you know the plinth? You know the plinth in Trafalgar Square that's always rotating, but we got a permanent one. We do it for Peter Gabriel. But see, I'm not like all the other sculptors, you see. No. I think outside the box. I'm better than you. Because I am. I'm better than everyone. It's just superior. I'm superior, you know. I'm the superior, Darren. And he goes, got this one. And what he does is he makes a sculpture of Peter Gabriel as he's falling backwards into the crowd. And he does it on the plinth, so it kind of looks like it's falling off. And it's at a really funny angle. So as soon as everybody they go, oh God, he's going to fly. Oh, he's got us. He's tricked us. Because it looks like he's falling into Trafalgar Square. What do you think of that? What do you think of that? Yeah? Yeah? That's brilliant, isn't it? That's brilliant. Maybe we could do a little like step, you know, maybe a little stand where people could stand underneath it and pretend to catch him, you know, for their pictures, you know, for tourist attraction. Look, I'm catching Peter Gabriel. He's made of bronze. Look, it's really heavy. But I don't know if we'll get the insurance because they might say it could be a bit of a safety risk, that. It could fall on people. And I say, yeah, but just think of it. The people have come from miles away to see the toppling Peter Gabriel statue. Yeah. Lay your hands on me. Boom, boom, boom. Lay your hands on me. Have that in little speakers around the base of the plinth, and it's motion sensitive. So when people get close, it starts playing. Boom, boom, boom. Lay your hands on me. Boom, boom, boom. Just me then. Just me then. Okay, fair enough. Crazy says, I prefer an PG album. Well, you do know it is recorded. We've seen the master tapes. Last time he showed them to us was 5 years ago, I believe. It may be 6 now. I know that I constantly, every year when it comes up in my Facebook history, I share it again and say, do you remember this? He went, here's the new album. There is, it's out there. It's ready. But why does he don't need to release it? He knows nobody cares. He knows that nobody cares. And he might as well just spend his time just doing his little projects, you know, getting fat in the garden, sitting in the sun, or at his hotel in Sardinia, you know, swimming in the sea, waving to Phil, who's on the beach with the black. Right, Phil. Bet you wish you could do this. I go swimming in water all over me. He's in the backstroke as well. Phil Collins just there, in his speedos, but with the tartan blanket over his legs, pushed around by his son. Lenny says, I'm going to take a break from cannabis. Good for you. That's the most sensible thing you've ever said. Let's all give him a round of applause. Well done, son. I'm proud of you. Jack says, will you be checking out the new Dream Theatre album in October? I got diabetes. El Chaotic says, hey, thoughts on modern indie music like Mac DeMarco or Men I Trust or Mild High Club? Are you speaking English? Me only speak English. Speak louder. Me no understand your funny language. Garrett says, can you impersonate Phil Collins singing To Earth With Love? No, I can't. I can't do it. Lennon, he's talking to Jack. Jack said, is he talking to Lennon? Oh, get a room. And look, you don't come here to have conversations. It's private. Andrew says, hi Darren. I've been listening to Peter Gabriel's Soul album. It's a very good album. It is a classic album. I might even force Verity to listen to it tomorrow. Kitten says, Garrett, oh, he's talking to Garrett. Garrett says, I guess you have to start making clickbait videos. Well, I did. The Lord lyric analysis video was clickbait. No, it wasn't. It was actually, I liked the song. And I thought, well, this might get some views because the kids might want to find out what a grizzled old man with an ugly face and no hair has to say about a 20-something performer. And he shouldn't really be doing this because he's too fucking old and it's creepy. He's creeping us out, you know. I can't help it. I got old. I was beautiful once, but you know, time is cruel. Time is very, very cruel. Fasana says, you could probably still get a job, even with a long gap of employment. But then again, you're smart, and 90% of the population employed are brain dead. Yeah, tell me about it. Try and get a repeat prescription from my doctor's surgery. It's like trying to, you know, find the golden goose. You know, I have to basically email them. Can you do this? We have this NHS app that allows you to, you know, oh, can I do a repeat prescription, please? And then they send it. They ignore me. The last time I phoned them, because I had to see the nurse and I had to make an appointment. I phoned them up, and the receptionist didn't ask me for my name and number, and I basically hung up and I went like that, waited, and she called me back and said, "Oh, I didn't get your name and number," so she just hit redial on the phone, and I went, "Oh, these things happen," and you think, you're a receptionist. Your prime directive is to get names and numbers. That's it. That's all you're there for. That's what receptionists do. You know, it's reception 101. I could do that. But, you know. Slump. Andrew says, I like coffee time. So do I. I like coffee time too. Grant says, coffee time, excellent. Glad you watched, not filled with YouTube trolls. Yeah, we like YouTube trolls. Look, I like doing coffee time because the news is quite strange these days, and you know, it's just my take on it. You know, it's just, you know, oh, feeling weird again. I get this now and again. I'm worried it's the starvation because I'm not eating. I've just given up. Just eating fruit mainly. You know, I have my dinner and that's about it. And just starving myself in the hope that I can control my blood sugar just by starvation alone. And I get a little bit giddy, a little bit dizzy. I don't think I'm doing myself any good. But it doesn't matter. I nearly collapsed in Herb's room when I said goodnight to him tonight. I got up a bit quick from laying him down, give him a kiss. And I went, woo! Luckily, the wall was there and I could hold on to the wall. The missus said, you all right? I went, I just got a bit giddy. I got up a bit too quick, you know. So, yeah, don't be surprised if I fall over and I'll never get back up again. I look forward to it. I look forward to that. No, that won't be the title, Garrett. That will not be the title. Kitten says, Darren, what's your temper? Don't want to see the heart attack. Oh, look, I'm all right. I'm all right. The thing is that there could be a heart attack because of neuropathy, because the neuropathy affects the nerve endings around the heart, and it can make irregular heartbeats, and it can make you feel stressed, and anxiety is something that I've suddenly discovered, you know, for no reason. I can suddenly just feel really anxious for no reason. Now, in the old days when I got anxious like that, it was usually a precursor. It was usually a portent of things to come. It was my spidey senses. And now it just comes on me and I go, what the fuck is this? And I have to have a lie down. And I don't like it very much. And that's good. That's great. And apparently 1 in 5 diabetes sufferers get this diabetes anxiety thing. And they can't explain it. And I think it's because you're anxious about keeping your blood sugar's no, I'm not. I've got it under control. It's fine. I know exactly what I'm doing with that. But it just comes on me, and I just, so, yay for me. I just wish for a swift, painless death and the end of all this, because, frankly, I'm getting a bit fed up with it. Young folk, when they say all you've got is your health, trust me, it's all you've got. Because when it starts to falter, when you start feeling a little bit not yourself, I mean, I've been like it for 3 years, but this is now taking the piss. Now I know what it is. It's just not even funny. It really is not funny. And there I am thinking, oh yeah, I might be able to get a job. I don't even know if I'll be able to hold down a job. I'll probably just fucking pass out. All I've got to do is have a funny turn. Oh, excuse me, can I just have a lie down for a bit because I'm feeling a bit anxious? Oh, there's the door and there's your P45. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't how it was meant to be. I had plans. I thought, when Herb's old enough, I'll be able to be me again. I'll be able to do something, They even kicked that away from me. I'm just fed up. I'm fed up with it all. I really am. I tell the missus I'm fed up and I've had enough. And I don't think she listens. I just think, what's the point? I've led a wasted, useless life, and here I am doing this. It's just a wasted, useless life. It could have been so different. If only I hadn't made the decisions I've made, things would have been different. Things would have been better. But here we are, moaning and moaning and moaning and moaning and moaning. Then he says, I do admire Angus Young's lead guitar playing. Grant says, all record stores in Canada are super busy. The owners never saw so many guys my age. Keep asking them, where did these come from? Exactly. Where did they come from? It's all the vinyl, man. It's the vinyl. Jack says, my appreciation of status quo begins and ends with pictures of matchstick. Yeah. Rocking all over the world. That's about it, really. And of course, who can forget Margarita Time? Probably the pinnacle of their success. Jack Walsh says, renamed Trafalgar Square, Drobo Square. Exactly. Drobo. 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 It's still there. I can still see it winking at me. I have the door open so it don't get too hot. It's not getting too hot. Read anything good lately? I'm still reading the Trans from Reality to Ideology book. It's very good. I recommend it, by Ellen Joyce. Read it. It's an eye-opener. Vorna Kurt says, Peter Gabriel lives in the movie called Groundhog Day. Every day he wakes up and tells himself, let's release the album, and then forgets. I think he's just trolling us. He's the ultimate troll. Lenin says, how do you be a prog rhythm guitar player? Well, you got to learn your time signatures. You've got to have that. You've got to be able to do that. It's all in that hand. It's not in this hand. It's in this hand. Not in that hand, this hand. Remember that. Remember? It's in this hand, not in this hand. This hand, not this hand. Which hand's it in? It's in this hand and not this hand. This hand, not this hand. Munton says, if Waters, Gilmore and Mason were stranded on a boat and you had room to rescue one of them, which one would you save? I'd save the boat. Norman says they could call that Gabriel statue PG Tips. I love it. That's fantastic because it does, doesn't it? That's good. I like that. I think Norman gets MVP of the night. MVP. Let's give him a round of applause. Norman, he surpassed what it takes to be a casual viewer here. He's MVP. If there was an award, you'd get it. It'd be in the post. Honest, it'd be in the post. L says I think if you checked out a band called Karangabin, I think I may have already checked them out actually. Let me just see. That reminds me of something. No, I didn't. I've spelled it wrong. I'm getting confused. Oh, fuck me, spelled it wrong. Where's the one with the? Was it the honey in the skull? Is that the one? Oh God. Oh, now my tummy's gurgling. Honey in the skull. Skull? Lamb skull? Lion skull. Honey in the lion skull. No, that's the wrong. Oh, that ain't that album. Oh, I'm getting it confused with a different album. There was another one that was similar to that. Oh, I don't even know what I'm talking about now. It's not them. Karuga Boogie. Who's it called again? Karangabin. I'm getting them confused with another band. Karangabin. 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 What albums did they do? Yeah, I've heard of them. Yeah, I have. Yeah, but I have no memory of them. I think I may have seen. Did I listen to one of their albums? Did I listen to one of their albums, or did I see them on a thing? Did I see them on a thing? Oh, I don't know. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm confused. Tired. I'm so tired. And they're American. Oh my God. Jack says, what's a good place to start Peter Gabriel soundtracks? Do they bear much resemblance to his main albums? Yeah. Birdie is basically instrumental versions of songs from his main albums. You'll love it. Tis great. There's maybe 1, 2 original pieces on there. Whereas Passion is completely original. Whereas Rabbit Proof Fence does have themes from Up in it. Whoa, 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 whoa. But I need more blind boys with me. I can't do that piece on my own. It's can't do it. I need more blind boys. Where are the blind boys? Have you seen the Blind Boys of Alabama? No, neither have they. I'm sorry, but I saw them. I saw them when did the Up tour, and that was one of the best things ever. When they come up through the middle of the stage, and it was amazing. It was astounding. I was astounded. I gasped. I went like that. I gasped. It was almost as astounding as having Peter Gabriel that close to me at the gig. He was walking around looking. I'm wondering why nobody was watching the opening act. He was a bit upset by that. I could hear him. He was going, why isn't everyone watching the opening act? Oh, I am, Pete, I am. I was going to have a piss, but she's really good. But I don't think he heard me. I think that's why he follows me on Twitter. Because he went, I know you. You're the guy who sat in the front row who wanted to have a piss and didn't. I'll follow you because you got taste, my friend. You have impeccable taste. And you crossed your legs for the entire gig. I don't think I could do that now. My diabetes. It's the cold. As you get older, it's the cold. It plays havoc with your bladder. I can't imagine being in Wembley Arena in the cold, trying to fight your way to the toilets. Exactly. Welcome to diabetes. Lenny says, my very first prog song I ever hear was I've Seen All Good People. There you go. Kathy got blocked forever because she did that shit this morning. On the coffee time. It's like, up she pops going on about Paul McCartney and Wings. Is it a bot or is it somebody just cut and pasting? Are they that demented? Who knows? I have some very strange followers. Very strange. Very strange. So no, she's permanently blocked this time because it's just spam, isn't it? It doesn't even change. Elle says, bring your big beard back. In the winter, it's summer at the moment, and I don't know if you've ever had a big beard. Probably not. Probably not. Whilst it's useful pleasuring the missus, not very good eating soup. It's a real problem eating soup, and I don't think I look very attractive eating soup with a beard. You know, especially sometimes vegetable soup. Tomato soup is a no-no because it looks like you're hemorrhaging. So maybe in the winter. I don't know. Pegasus loves the coffee time. That's good. I'm glad somebody loves the coffee time. Munton says, are there any Britpop bands you hate? Oh yeah, loads of them. Menswear, Jean. There's all the also rans that just you. It was like the '60s where everyone could get a record deal. You'd rock up in London and people go, "You want a record deal? Yeah, have a record deal." And that's a bit like the Britpop era, towards like the well, I guess towards the mid end of it, 96-ish, 96. It's my Sean Connery. Welcome to 96. Straight and I can't do Connery. Can't even say it. Coronary. Sean Coronary. Running on fumes, guys. I'm running on fumes here, mate. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was just giving deals to everyone, and even Suede, they're all right for a bit, and then it's like the whole we want to be David Bowie thing. I just wanted to slap him. Stop trying to be Bowie. There's only one Bowie. Why is Brett Anderson alive and Bowie dead? It's not fair. It's not fair, is it? It's not fair. Screen says, one good thing to come out of the pandemic is that there are more and more remote working jobs, i.e. working from home. No, I want to work in an office. I want to get away from home. I don't want to be here anymore. These things will pass eventually. Hopefully, Darren, from my view, you'll manage it very well. Thanks, Grant. Thanks. You don't see the dark moments. You don't see the dark moments when I'm just rolled into a fetal position crying. Which is like, well, every day, really. Oh, dear. The worst of it is we go out in the morning together as a family to walk the dog. We get up early because the missus is working from home, so she's still got to be she's got to be available at 9 o'clock, so we'll get up early. We take the dog for a walk, and like I said, on Monday I could barely walk, and there I am just grimacing through it. I've got to keep up a brave face, haven't I? I can't just go, I can't do this today. I can't do this. I've got to keep it going. Brave face. Come on. My feet are hurting, but I'm going to do it. And again, eventually, after about, 20 minutes, the feast. I can't even say feet anymore. The feast. Funny feet. That was an ice cream. Feast. That was an ice cream. Now we're doing ice creams that look like feet. I wish my feet were made of ice cream. That would be nice. I can get my feet in my own mouth. Look at this. Look at that for flexibility. Can you do that? Bet you can't do that. I can. What? I can't do it with the other one. I can do that. I'm flexible. I am Mr. Kama Sutra. I'm flexible. I can do that. I won't be able to walk in the morning because I think I've just dislocated both my hips. But I can do it. You can't do that. Yeah. I can do it. Lotus, I can do all that. Very flexible. I'm just showing off now. Jack says, turns out the photo of the new PG album was just him sharing a memory of the tapes from scratch. Fuck off, Jack. Fuck off. No, it wasn't. It was the new album. Fuck off. Don't ruin it for everyone. Lenin says, the drummer and lead guitarist from my old band invited me to jam. That's nice. You do that. And the bass player is one of the best I've ever heard. Good for you. Whoa, Kitten's given $20. Oh, you shouldn't have done. That's very kind of you. See, if I go on about our pain, my life is full of pain, maybe people take sympathy on me and give me money. Give me money, please. Give me money, please. But remember, folks, there is the Patreon. You can always support me on Patreon. Or, if by some fucking weird quirk of fate you actually like my music, I would probably suggest getting your ear syringed. But if after you've had your ear syringed you still enjoy listening to my music, there's the whole music, the Darren Lockdock thing, and there's a subscription service which you can, for about £3, because that's the lowest I could set it at, because I'm not here for the hustle. I know people think I am. I'm not. You know, I just do it because it's something to do. Because I know, I can't make. I'm not. I'm not somebody who makes money. You know, unless I'm flipping records or selling guitars or whatnot. You know, that's the only way I can make money. I can't make money out myself because I'm marketable. There's that, and for like £3, there's loads of stuff. There's no archive. There's like 3 albums worth of stuff, rough mixes and things to listen to and enjoy, and it's really cool. And you get it on the Patreon as well, but it's all a bit more bibbity bobbity. There, it's all collected, and there's like a little artwork thing, and you can download it, and I think it's cool. I think it's cool. Mountain says, did Velvet Fog Vine ever come up again? I should try and get one. Shall I try and get one? Maybe do a bad cover version of Sky Blue. Grant says, I picked up Anderson's Elias Sonny for $10. What a nice CD to listen to. Yeah, it's good. Should get the vinyl though. Need the vinyl. Elle says, sorry about so many questions. That's all right, you can ask questions. What about Massive Attack? Yeah. What about Portishead? Yeah. 07. I don't know, it's passed me by, I'm afraid. But yeah, I know the other two. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. They were the thing of the time, you know. You know, it wasn't I didn't like them. It's just I saw them as being kind of, what's it? Zeitgeist. Yeah, they're like things that happen at that moment, and then that's it. They're good for that moment. Does that make sense? A bit like Shawaddy Waddy was in the 70s. You know, you knew that Shawaddy Waddy was never going to have any longevity into the 80s. You know, they weren't going to come back. They weren't going to reinvent themselves as New Romantics or synth pop trio. And that's the same with like Massive Attack and Portishead. They were very much of the moment. I mean, I'm not being unfair. I'm just saying that sometimes that's a good thing because it takes memory, takes people back. You know, that's a good thing. But yeah, they were all right. You know, they didn't set my world alight. I thought Portishead was interesting on a production level. They had some interesting things going on there, but you know. Grant says you need a magnifier to read anything on CD. Exactly. Welcome to my world. Jack says Kathy really earned her wings. Oh yeah, didn't she, Dust? I don't know what. Again, does anybody know what that was about? I mean, was it? Is she real? Is she a real person? Is it a bot? Is it a joke? Because you know, jokes. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. Elle says he has a beard. Good for you. The Chad says, did Dan talk about New Genesis comp? Yes, I did. You missed it. Yeah, you missed it. I mean, I talked about it earlier where I revealed some very important, new, exciting information that I don't think anybody else has picked up upon. You could say it's a Genesis exclusive. So you might have to scroll back a bit. Sorry, I'm not repeating myself because we did it. Do you want me to do like a breakout video? Shall I do like a little 5-minute video like tomorrow talking about it? Yeah? Okay, I'll do that. But I don't want people to say, oh, you're doing it for the clickbait, because I'm not. I don't really, you know. I could though, couldn't I? But just between us. Just between us, the old guard, yeah? The old faithful. You know why I'm doing it. I'm doing it for you, not for the clickbait. Or maybe I'm doing it for the clickbait. I don't know anymore. I've gone through the looking glass. I don't know if I'm doing this for the clickbait or not. What is the clickbait? Where can I find the clickbait? What do I think? I think it's very expensive. There you go. Munton says, what are your top 3 to 5 favourite Britpop bands' albums? That's a lot to ask. Well, it's got to be your Blur. They were like the first ones, right? It's your Blur. It's your Grass. It's your Grass, isn't it? It's your Grass. Everyone likes your Grass. Supergrass. And who's going to be my third? Can I have Warm Jets, please? Can I have Warm Jets? But the top albums in that era. I mean, it's got to be Part Life. In It for the Money, which is being reissued. Is it this month or next month? I can't remember when. I've got that on order because it's one of my favourites. And oh god, what else was a really important one? Ooh, I'm going to say Urban Hymns from The Verve because I've got a soft spot for it. Lucky Man, it is my karaoke song of choice. If you ever pass in a bar and you hear a particularly fantastic sounding rendition of Lucky Man, right? It's me. Yeah, there you go. Because I do a really tight version. I do a really good version. You know? So there you go. Lenin says, "Is an alternative history question? The game Red Alert. It was taken out before he took the power." So, can you imagine an alternative World War II where the Irish fight against the Soviet Union under Stalin since Nazi Germany doesn't exist with Hitler? No, I can't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I can't see that happening. Where are we? I've lost the thing again. Oh, blimey. Chad says, that sounds awesome, the concept. Okay. Jack says, cool looking boots. Rare we see anything from the chest down. Well, it's because, you will see that on the OnlyFans. When I start the OnlyFans, and I know Brendan will be very excited. It will be in the nip. The pictures will be in the nip. And you're going to see it all. The spuds are going to be out and everything. It's exclusively on OnlyFans. Look forward to that. You're going to like it, so it's going to be pretty cool, right? You're going to enjoy that. Everything below the waist. Just below the waist, nothing else. Just below. Just that part. That's all you see. Just plums. It's loads of plums. Kathy was a troll. Okay, I'm glad we worked that one out. Chad has become a member. Well, let's just applaud Chad for doing that, and yeah, welcome. Welcome. You don't get any bonuses on the YouTube, unfortunately, because I can't really upload the music to the YouTube without everything getting copyright struck. It's complicated. It's so complicated. It's so complicated. We live in a world where I get copyright strikes for my own music. Copyright claims, sorry, not strikes. Because I have to protect my own music. And of course, if I use my own music, I get a copyright claim from me. Yeah. I can't put it on a whitelist. This channel, just put it on a whitelist. So it doesn't, no, can't do that. That's too complicated. How can it be complicated? It's simple. Just this channel, whitelist, I get an exemption from the copyright claims. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. This one and my music one. That's all you got to do. But I can't do that. So Walsh's, are you often played by scam callers? What, on the landline? I don't tend to answer the phone though, because unless I'm actually expecting a phone call, I don't answer the phone. That's weird, isn't it? So I think we do, but I don't tend to answer the phone. Chanty says, yes, warm jets is a new discovery to me. Well, there are two warm jets. There's one from the 70s, which, and then there's the one from the 90s. Well, and they're pretty cool. I like them. Lennon says, I can perform Lucky Man on vocals and guitar. So can I, because it's on my Bad Cover Version album. Do check it out. Very good. But it's Lucky Man, not the LP one. Ooh, what a lucky man he was. Ooh, what a lucky man he was. So I did that in stereo then. Don't get that anywhere else on YouTube. Stereo. Left and right. Right and left. Oh, wait a minute. No, right and left. Oh, I don't know which one's which. I never wrote it on the microphones. It's on headphones. I'm sorry. Munton says, Lucky Man is one of my karaoke songs. Good for you. Can I improvise a song for you, for us? I need some subjects. I need some subjects. Give me three words, and 3 random words, and I will improvise a song. Oh boy, this is going to go badly. I need 3 words, folks. 3 words. 3 words. 3 words. It's not coming. It's not coming. I'm not getting the 3 words, folks. I will improvise a song. I promise it won't take very long. It could be really, really short, or it could be really, really long. It's the improvisational song for you, you and you. If I make it up, I could make a song or two. For this is the improvisational song for you and you and you. Do you want me to do another one just for you? Just rhyming you with you. It's late. It's like 20 past 12. It's late. What do you expect? Our YouTube sucks. YouTube doesn't suck. I'm the one who sucks. Sex and drugs and rock and roll is all my brain and body needs. Sex and drugs and rock and roll are very good indeed. Hey! Ferret. Too late now. Too late. I've done it. I've done the song. I know it's 4 out of 10. I know it was a bit poor. I'm sorry. It's late and I'm tired. Slump. Right, everyone. Oh, wait a minute. I've been learning Carnival 9 on the guitar. That's nice. I welcome back my friends to the show that never ends. Inside. Jim Davison used that. Didn't he used to present? It wasn't the Generation Game, was it? And he used that because Jim Davison was a big friend to Greg Lake, which is frankly bizarre. But there you go. Prog musicians move in mysterious circles. Like time that Peter Gabriel wrote that song for Charlie Drake. You never know. You never know. One of the weirdest songs ever recorded. Okay, I'm going to call it quits because I think I need the toilet. I think that banana's having an effect, and it's like, and it's been fun. Yeah, it's been fun. I was on a bit late. That's because the kids went a bit late, and I feel like I've kind of shortchanged you. I feel a bit sad. Look, I've got a new T-shirt, Sonic the Hedgehog T-shirt. Look, I only did it to make Herbie jealous. Yeah, there we go. ELP. Bass player. What? Do I have like Jackson Heights? No. Yeah, see you, Lennon. And on that, I think we'll say goodnight. It's been fun. Oh, press like, folks. No, press dislike. Press thumbs down to confuse everyone. It's all cool. Everything's fun. Remember, I'll be here. I'll still be here. I ain't going anywhere. And we'll do this all again soon. Remember, folks, if you can't be good, be safe. But more importantly, don't tell your mother.